Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today's matchup, a couple of teams from the state of Louisiana, a battle in the booth, see who gets a leg up. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bulldogs about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that, Brock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Pulls and fires complete. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
It's Hayes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So Louisiana Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Made a defender off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Green Wave. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The receiver on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. He's got it on the right, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Breaks the tackle. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On on the move. It's Wiggins. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving his...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Miller. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Preston. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The DBs will back off a bit. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off at the goal line. Got some room to run. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense. downs.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gonna look downfield again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large, missing an opportunity to... We're still sitting on a 10-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Wiggins. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. How about this on first and goal to give to the wide receiver? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Brings up second down. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
He slings it deep to the left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bohannon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Bring in the heat. He'll heave it deep. And his throw is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try the right side. Turning on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and when do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Going for it all. And that one's way too far for everybody. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Preston.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Plows through the defense. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Bohannon. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw it. Find some fresh air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using his legs, it's Turner. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Hopkins. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Now setting up shop in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the fourth quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get...
Oh, a lot of space. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Barnes. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid.
Just plowing ahead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making a catch.
The give to the tailback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down. That they're
oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Right, listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tulane! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. All the way down to the 33-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's why he is so dangerous in special teams. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Trying to get rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route, who gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too.
Tech's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Throwing right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.